It's time for another episode of the fan favorite Pack and Play on Dynasty. This is my first MLB The Show game in a long time. I can honestly say I haven't played this game in probably 2 or 3 weeks since I left. But let's open up this first pack and see if we are lucky enough to get anything. 78 Justin Turner. Okay, that's my third baseman. I don't even care who's at third base right now. I absolutely love Justin Turner. He has amazing contact, and I don't even remember who I had at third, but Justin Turner is the new guy. Pack number 2, we get nothing. Okay. And pack number 3. Let's see, how is this one gonna go? Get nothing as well. So I'll see you guys. So here I am in my first game in a long time. Right off the bat, I end up walking his guy, and then D going into ground ball to the pitcher. I just take the. I've never seen an animation where they like kind of run up with the ball. That's a very common one, but it is what it is. And this game does start in the third inning because my PVR has just been messing up like crazy lately. It has been all over the map. But I'm not going to talk too much about the gameplay in this because there's other stuff. There's other good stuff to talk about. And there's not a lot of good hits in this game, to be honest. But the Blue Jays, let's just take a minute. Whether you love them, whether you hate them, whether you are mad because you ain't them, you need to respect what is going on with the Blue Jays right now. Have you seen that team play? Like, honestly, I've been watching. I've tried to see every game. I've been gone for a little while, so I don't really have to. But I've tried to watch every game, and they are just fun to watch. Like that Edwin Encarnacion 3-home run game. Like, and if you try to tell me the Blue Jays aren't a potential World Series contender, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. I just can't wait. I do miss baseball, but honestly, this game is getting a little bit dry. And another thing I want to talk about is what MLB The Show could have done better with this mode. There's some things that they did very, very well that I was impressed with in this and that held me playing this game till Madden comes out. But to be honest, there's not a lot of longevity in this game. And I'm going to say something. There are players, okay? You can't just have... The Ultimate Team formula is pretty brilliant, okay? It keeps people playing all year. You'll see people making Ultimate Team videos and playing Ultimate Team from the time that game comes out to the end of the season. Games like this, like Diamond Dynasty, are going to wear out because there's no new players. There's nothing to look forward to. Clayton Kershaw is not going to get a 105 overall card. Ted Williams isn't going to get any better. You have to kind of do what EA does. As much as it sucks from a money standpoint, and then it's like you have to have that longevity. And I'm starting to realize that what EA does is pretty brilliant. It's like had this game come out and the highest cards have been like an 88, and then every month there's an update where you get a bunch of new cards and all the guys could work up to them. That would have made this mode a heck of a lot better. But to be honest, I'm kind of getting bored of it. Let me know in the comments, are you guys getting bored of Diamond Dynasty too? Because when I turned on the PlayStation to play this, after that little break, once I started playing Madden, I can say that I was getting bored of it. And I never thought this would happen because I was like a #1 supporter. I was all over this mode. But you'll even see a lot of the Diamond Dynasty commentators are going towards Madden. So that's a sign. This is like it almost felt like a summer fling for all the guys with MLB. Like they played the game for the summer and then got bored of it. I'm going to keep the videos coming because I feel like I can start enjoying this again. Maybe I'll try and switch it up. I do like the Pack and Play series, so please, if you want to see more Diamond Dynasty, please drop a like. So here, let's get into the most boring game ever. There my picture pops out. I'm trying to, and also my timing is just all out of whack. My timing is absolutely terrible. I do not know what I'm doing wrong. Ichiro comes up, but he does nothing either. But something's up with my timing. I don't know what it is, but there's something majorly wrong. I was just hitting pop-ups like crazy. I started Justin Turner, and his nickname is Pop-Tart, so maybe that's why this was happening. But I don't know why it was happening, but it was just happening a lot. Here he hits a little grounder to Molina. I throw it on to first to get the out. So we are in the top of inning number 7. 0-1 count. He grounds out to second. And I have my created player at second because I like having Correa at short. And there my created player makes an error. And I remember thinking, like, I did not know that it was possible to happen. There I tag out D. Gordon on a bunting situation, which is a really good call for a bunt, actually. And then Carlos Correa gets strikes out looking, but have no fear. Brett, the Beard Barrett, is here. He hits one into the gap. This guy plays it absolutely terribly, and I get a triple because I get in this rundown. Check out this rundown. Fast is fast. You just can't teach speed. You just can't teach the Brett Barrett acceleration. I just made that like 25 syllables. There, Justin Turner comes out. I just give him a contact swing. Hits a ground ball a second. The guy overthrows it. So I managed to get 2 seconds. I have a runner in scoring position here. in a great situation to score runs with 1 out. But Joey Votto comes up, strikes out, looking unfortunately. And then Molina strikes out as well. I was just striking out like a lot. Watching this over, I'm like, wow, I am terrible. There hits a ground ball to the pitcher. I throw on to first to get him out. So we're in the top of the 8th. Jose Bautista hits a fly ball to right. And Jose Bautista has been getting better too. He's hot and cold though, Jose. One thing I'll say about the Blue Jays bats is they're very, very hot and cold. You never know, like, at the start of the year, Encarnacion was terrible. Now he's heating up. He always has 1 month. And I was like, if you guys are baseball players, do you have that too? Where you, like, once you get hot, you just start crushing the ball. And that's because baseball is a confidence sport. It is, in my opinion, the biggest confidence sport. Because you just have to, once you get going, once you get in a roll, you can just kill pitchers. Once you go, once you have the ability, when you go up to the plate and you're just like, this pitcher can't get anything by me, I'm going to get a hit. That is when you are going to go in like a crazy hot streak. But once it's on the opposite too. Once you get in the mentality where you're hitting line drives right to guys and you feel like it's just impossible to get a hit, that is the grind of baseball. That's what makes baseball what it is, and like no other sport. Because like they say, you fail 60% of the time in baseball. If you fail 70% of the time in baseball, if you fail that much, you're considered a good player. So that's something that I find very interesting about baseball, and that I really like about it. So that's it for that. Here it's a fly ball to right, and I get under that pretty easily, make a nice little catch in right to bring us to the bottom of inning number 9 in a 1-1 game. So it's looking a little bit like this might go to extras. My creative player comes up and strikes out on a changeup. He had Nishak in, and he was just making me look stupid. And then Justin Turner hits a fly ball to right. So we are going to extra innings. First 2 extra innings, nothing. So we will go to the top of inning number 11, where he starts the inning with a beautiful double into the gap with Joey Bats. Joey Bats was just hitting very well. I think he might have only went 1 for 3, but that was enough to do it. And then he gets a base hit in here, and he sends the guy. And my fielder throws a little muffin of a toss way off the mark home. So he scores a run. So he's got some momentum here. I need to score on my next, I was going to say my next series, but on my next bats. I don't even know what to call it. In the next half inning, I need to score. Then he hits a fly ball to right and a ground ball to my third baseman, who makes another little cupcake throw over to first. But we do end up getting the out. So in the bottom of inning number 11, Carlos Correa strikes out. My created player comes up. Brett, the bomb, Barrett, he strikes out as well. And then Justin Turner flies up. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you like the Diamond Dynasty, make sure you drop a like, because I don't even know how much I'm going to make this anymore. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.